Today is day 141 of my carnivore journey. Alright, so hi everyone. I know it has been a little bit since my last video. Things have gotten... Oh geez, that always happens when I'm filming. But, okay. Hi everyone, I know it's been a little bit since my last video. Things have gotten pretty busy when it comes to school and work and just other things that I've been up to. So I've been struggling to find the time recently to film a video, but the time has come to film another video. I found myself with some extra free time, so I seized that opportunity and now I'm filming the video that you are watching. So yeah, a lot of things have been going on just in the past few days. Well, past little bit, I guess, because it's been a while since my last update video. My last update video was day 120, I believe, and that would have been like a couple weeks before Halloween, I think. So Halloween came and it went, and it was pretty fun. I had a steak that night for dinner, and then I was energized by that steak to just stay up and hand out candy all evening, so that was fun. Didn't eat any candy myself, of course, but I had a great Halloween. That was a lot of fun. I didn't dress up because I kind of ran out of time. I would have dressed up, but I feel like Halloween just came up so quickly this year, and so I just didn't really have time to get a costume together. But if I did have time to get a costume together, I would have gone as Gandalf the Grey from Lord of the Rings. So that's what I'll try to do it next year. So stay tuned for that. In other news, this past Tuesday, I was on a live stream. So I was on the Lionist Lifestyle live stream, and if you didn't know, it's kind of like this carnivore podcast that's posted by three lovely ladies. So the three hosts' names were Christy, Lindsay, and Ellie, and they were all so nice. I enjoyed being on their show so much. I seriously think, I haven't done that many interviews yet, but it was a really, really good interview. I felt like I had a great time on their show, and I feel like it's really well put together. They worked really hard on it. So I have that live stream in my lives, and they also have it on their channels. So if you missed it, you should go back and watch it. It was a lot of fun, and they asked me a lot of really good questions. And, oh, before I forget, I don't know how I could have forgotten this. I recently got to chat with Dr. Chaffy, Dr. Anthony Chaffy. So I got to do an interview with him on his channel, so I don't know what the status will be on his end for him getting that uploaded by the time I get this update video uploaded, but you should be on the lookout for that, because I had a great chat with him, and it was super awesome being able to talk with him. And I don't know, I was kind of awestruck, because when I first started learning about carnivore, that was like one of the resources that I was getting my information from. It was Dr. Barry and Dr. Chaffy, Kelly Hogan, you know, all those people. And so being able to like actually chat with him and like talk about my experience on carnivore, it was just such a cool experience, I think. So you should definitely go watch that interview when it comes out on his channel. Anyway, on to the main portion of the video. If you'll remember, if you watched my last video, my day 120 update video, I kind of came to the conclusion that I thought that it was time to start experimenting with my diet. So I had this plan. I wanted to add in more foods, like more dairy. So that includes like more milk, yogurt, cheese. I wanted to include more fruit, and I wanted to include more vegetables, and maybe some just whole food, you know, more whole carbs. And since then, moving forward with that plan, I haven't done as much as I would have liked to, if I'm being honest. Kind of the reason behind that is, with my eating disorder, I get really comfortable eating the exact same things over and over because I get used to them, right? And so there's a lot of anxiety around adding in new foods because I get super worried and super anxious about if I try something else, what if it affects me negatively? What if it makes me gain weight? So I just have a really hard time convincing myself to try new foods a lot of the time. And so I've been experiencing a lot of that hesitation when it comes to adding in new foods. I have been adding in more dairy like I said I would because that is still animal products. So I've been eating yogurt at night a lot, like after dinner. And I've been really enjoying that because if you haven't seen, I also have on my channel a video where I'm with my mom and we're making our homemade Greek style yogurt. And we make that out of raw milk and it's really good. So I've been really enjoying adding in the extra dairy with the yogurt. I've also been having a little bit more cheese, but I'm a little disappointed to say that I haven't really added in any fruit. I haven't really added in many vegetables, except for the fermented vegetables, but I've always kind of been eating those on carnivore. I was talking to my mom about that just this past weekend. I was telling her how kind of disappointed I am in myself that I haven't really moved forward with those plans like I wanted to. And so she told me, you just need to make a plan and you need to stick to it. So even though there are this idea of adding in new foods is really scary to me, I've decided that I'm going to just make a plan to add in these foods, and when I do add them in, I will really pay close attention to how they make me feel, both physically and mentally, and just the experience of eating them altogether. So that weekend I decided that just a few days out of the week, maybe 1 or 2 days out of the week, I will pick a day where I will add in like a piece of fruit, or I'll add in some nuts, or I'll add in some more cheese, like with my lunch or something. So originally I was gonna do it this Thursday, which is the day that I'm filming this on, but okay, let me back up a little bit. So I decided that this week my plan is one day, one lunch this week, I am going to do a kind of like a little takeaway charcuterie board for my lunch at school. So I wanted to do like prosciutto and some nuts and some fruit and some cheese. So, you know, kind of like a charcuterie board, just minus the crackers. And so I was planning to do that originally on Thursday, but I am babysitting this week actually. So, and I'm gonna need to take a dinner with me to that. So, and I don't want to do eggs twice a day, so I just decided that I'm going to do it on Friday, which is tomorrow. So tomorrow I will be doing my charcuterie lunch. So that is going to include some fruit, a small amount of fruit, so probably either some grapes or some apple, I think. What do you think, Mom? We have both right now.
Well, we have blackberries.
Oh, okay.
We have strawberries. And you can do a little bit of
I could do a little bit of, okay.
So we have grapes.
Yeah.
We have strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and apples.
Okay, so I'll probably include a little bit of everything. But yeah, so that will consist of adding in some fruit, it'll consist of some cheese, it'll consist of some nuts. And I'm actually, funny thing, I'm allergic to, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I'm allergic to every nut except for, weirdly, walnuts and pecans. And if you know me, you know that I love nuts. Walnuts and pecans are like one of my favorite things. Before I went carnivore, they were just one of my favorite things to snack on. So I'm excited about that, and I'm really excited to add these in. I'm excited to see how they make me feel, and I'm not too worried about, you know, the health consequences of adding these things in, if you get what I mean, because they're all really whole foods. And like I said in my last video, it's not like when I'm gonna reiterate this point. It's not like when I say I'm gonna add in carbs, I'm gonna add in all those highly processed seed oils, sugary junk that you find in the store. When I say I'm gonna add in carbs, I mean like very, very whole foods. So fresh fruit, dairy, vegetables, And if I do end up eating something like bread or tortillas or anything, then it's gonna be homemade so that I know what is in it. Because a lot of the breads that you find in grocery stores, typically like in America at least, are packed with fillers and sugar and seed oils, and I don't want any of that crap. So if I do end up experimenting with bread, then it will be as whole as I can get it, so it'll be homemade. So that is my plan going forward, and I just wanted to update you all on it, and I will update you after I add in a few more things. I'll update you on how the charcuterie board goes, and if I ever make any bread with my mom, then I'll probably make a video about that as well, and then we can we can have a video about that. So hopefully, I know this video isn't as long as my usual update videos, but I think the plan going forward with them is, since my schedule's gotten so busy, I will just do these more short form update videos, and I'll be able to get these out more often just because it'll be less filming time, less editing time, and so hopefully I'll be able to put out more so you guys don't have to wait as long between update videos. I'm just super excited. I'm feeling really good today, if I'm being honest. Today's been a really good day. Tonight should be fun as well because I'm actually going to see a play with my parents. I'm going to go see how they run. My friend is in this show and I'm really excited to see her, and she actually watches my channel. So Karina, if you're watching this video, I'm sure you did a great job at the performance. I'm really looking forward to seeing it tonight. And anyway, that's all for today, guys. Go eat some meat. Bye.